So we're going to add some water nodes, gate valves, and fire hydrants along our water line. And to do that, we're going to select the Add Water Node icon. The Add Water Node dialog comes up with the appropriate node ID. Click OK, and that brings up our water node dialog. So we need to select a pay item that represents the type of node we're placing. And I'll select the pay item icon, which will open up Design and Computation Manager, and I can navigate to where my gate valves in this case are. And I've got several gate valves. I'll select the 8-inch and click OK. That'll allow us to grab the appropriate cell to place that represents that type of gate valve. For the water line that we want to place it on, we're going to select that from the list, and we have water line 1. You could also ID the water line graphically. Then we need to decide where along that water line to place it. We can place it at the beginning or the end, or we can dynamically place it at some other station along it. Or if we know the station, we can type the station value in, and we can key that in place. I'm going to place it at the beginning of the water line, so I'll click Begin Station, and Geopack will draw a cell out there that represents the water node. So I click Apply, and Geopack places it in the design file and labels it. Now I'll place another water node at the other end of the water line. So I'll click the Add Water Node icon located actually on the water node dialog. So I can select water node number 2. And I'll place the same type of gate valve at the other end. That being the end station or the bottom right. And click Apply. Again, Geopack places a cell and labels it. Next, I'll add another third water node. This time I'll place a fire hydrant. So I'll select the pay item, and I'll navigate to a folder where I have fire hydrants created, and select one of those. Now I want to place the fire hydrant around where our building was located, so I may need to turn on my reference file that has my 2D plan of my building in it. So I'll toggle that on, and that allows me to visually select where my building is. So I'll zoom in to where I want to place it, and back at the water node dialog I'll click Dynamic Place. As I scroll along the water line, I can see the graphic locked onto that water line, and I need to rotate it 180 degrees. So I'm going to go ahead and place it approximately next to the concrete walkway, and click Apply. And again, Geopack places the graphic and labels it. So that concludes the water nodes, and next we'll profile.